What is up, y'all? It's Stokers Rebel 01 back again today. This is part 2 of the Skull Straight video. This is the rant that I promised. And with any good rant, you gotta have a good dip. And according to the can, this is a great dip at a fair price. And, Stoker's Wintergreen Daily Dip. Southern Pride Mud Jug. Mud Jug forever. Because it's probably the only one I'm ever going to buy. Unless they come out with a better looking one like this. Not like Old Dixie, but like a brighter Southern Pride. Because if you can see, the flags are kind of dark. Let's pack, dip, spit, and then I'll get into the rant. Fresh can. I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see this, because, like I say, the lighting in here absolutely sucks. And by fresh can, I don't mean I just cracked it. I mean I got a tub and I refilled it and I haven't taken a dip out of it yet. So let's get a good one here, because I got a feeling this rant's going to be kind of long. Look at that. That's actually a small dip for me. Probably pretty big to a lot of beginners. And yes, Corey Peach, I'm talking to you. But anyway, on to the rant. Gotta push it back so I can at least somewhat talk normal. As many of y'all know, I was in a relationship for almost 2 months. Or for almost 3 months, actually. In 2 weeks or less, it would have been 3 months. But I digress from that. Yeah. Bad idea going straight to wintergreen. But anyway, I love Stoker's, but it makes you spit more than any other dip. Matter of fact, I'm just going to use a cup. Pepsi cup. I got it at the fair. But on to the rant. And the rant is this. It is the reason I'm not in that particular relationship anymore. Me and my girlfriend went out to the county fair. I think it was last Thursday. Matter of fact, it was last Thursday. Because I tried making a video the day after and it wouldn't upload because it was too long. Anyway. So, I come home, after me and my mom took her home. And I chilled out for a little bit, listened to some music, played some games, video games, I got an old school Pt.2. Got the fat one, not the little skinny one. The original Pt.2, the big one, the real one. Amazingly, it still works. I'm surprised that it does. Anyway, so I come home, play some video games, right? Me and her texting back and forth. I go to bed at like 4, maybe 5, 3 or 4 in the morning. Up playing video games, checking on Facebook, playing around on my phone, watching homemade shotgun videos on YouTube, or homemade shotgun shells videos on YouTube. Speaking of which, if y'all want to watch those, go check out Demolition Ranch. They have, I think, 4 videos in the homemade shotgun shells series. And they shoot everything out of a shotgun that you can think. If it'll fit in the chamber and in the barrel, they shoot it. They even put a foot-long piece of rebar down the barrel onto a 3-inch Magnum shell with a wooden slug in it, and pulled the trigger. I thought it was funny because they ended up finding the rebar, and the rebar was bent. It wasn't very accurate, but then again, with a foot-long piece of rebar, all you gotta do is point and click, because it'll tumble and spin and all that. Anyway, about the time I get the cup set down, I gotta spit again, so I'm just gonna hold it about right there. Actually, right there. Yeah, that way you just look down and spit. But, so, she texts me after I woke up. I realized, or I seen that I had a text message from her, and it said, "Hey, I'm going to the fair with Miranda, Brittany, and Matthew." I said, "Alright, have fun. I'm probably going to just sleep till you get back." Because that's one of the things I'm good at. I'm good at making videos and sleeping. And eating. So, the one thing I neglected to remember was she's been talking to a friend of mine for a little bit. You know, he's been asking her to hang out and all that stuff. I forgot about that, and I forgot he lived in Sturgis, which is where the fair was. I gotta check time on this video. Hate my phone because it likes to fall over. But, so I forgot about that little fact there. And the story I got was, she was hanging out with her friends, and this guy kissed her, and I'm not going to say his name because I'm not like that, you know. Unless I'm going to call you out personally on YouTube, I'm not going to say your name in the video, or unless it's a shout out. But anyway, you know, so he kisses her, and instead of telling me that he did that when it happened, she waited 3 days. Hey, let me do that again, like Hank 3. 3 days. Speaking of Hank 3, go check out his music. And, you know, a lot of people say he looks and sounds like his grandfather. On certain songs he does. But if you get into his hillbilly music, which is a mixture of metal and country, he sounds nothing like Hank Sr. He used to dress like him, you know. The cool, musical noted tuxedo. Anyway, I gotta get back to this rant because I'm running out of time to do this video. So when she told me, I got pissed off, you know. Not really, well, I was pissed off at the fact that he kissed her, but I was also pissed off at the fact that she waited 3 days to tell me. I think that's just kind of stupid, because every other time some other guy has kissed her, she has told me immediately or the day after. And then she told me something that broke my heart. And anybody knows me, I'm basically a big old teddy bear until you hurt me. Then I go from a teddy bear to a grizzly bear in about 0.2 seconds. Sorry I'm moving this around so much. I'm trying to get it positioned to where it'll stay and not break up on me. And I think I got it. So, she goes, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. And I said, why? She goes, and I didn't even give her time to respond. I just sent a 2-part message. I said, why? Is it because you don't feel like you make me happy, or have I failed at making you happy? And she said, let's face it, Wade, we both haven't been happy in a while. What she doesn't understand is I'm happy just talking to her, because she's one of my best friends in this whole world. At least she was. And then the kicker came. The one that finally, the last nail in the coffin. She told me she wanted to be with more. So, I got highly pissed off about that. I went from a grizzly bear to the meanest bear you can think of. I'm trying to think the black bear. I went from a grizzly bear to a black bear in about 0.1 seconds. And, so I said, fine. Go to it. But and I was in the middle of being pissed off, so I didn't really mean anything I was saying, except for the fine go to him part. I said, when he breaks your heart, don't come to me, because I will not catch you when you fall. But, that's it for the rant. She's moved on. I'm trying to move on. That's it for the rant. That's it for this 2-part video. Stoker's Rebel on 1 out. Keep a can cracked, a lip packed, and always keep it freaking hillbilly.